The mermaid secretly placed her baby in a basket, then left the scene. Next, she swam toward a fishing boat and deliberately waved at the fisherman. When the man saw such a beautiful mermaid, he froze in shock. He immediately waved back, but failed to notice that his boat had lost control and crashed into the lighthouse. The mermaid was overjoyed that her plan had worked. However, when she returned to the spot where she had left the baby, the child was gone. She saw that the basket holding the baby had been taken away by a boat belonging to a couple. Witnessing this, the mermaid shed tears of sorrow. At that moment, the couple suddenly heard the sound of a baby crying. They walked to the stern of the boat and found an infant wrapped in a fishing net. They felt the baby was a gift from God, so the two decided to adopt him. 15 years later, the boy had grown up. The boy was especially good at swimming. In a swimming competition, he easily won the championship. Not only that, he had an intense craving for water and drank a ton of it every day. One day, his friend noticed that scales had grown on the boy's hands. The boy tried to wash the scales off, but it was useless. Just as he was confused, the scales disappeared again. That night, after the boy took a sip of water, the kettle unexpectedly stuck to his palm. He kicked the kettle away, but his palm then stuck to the wall. His parents heard the noise and walked into the room, only to see the boy hanging from the ceiling like Spider-Man. Later, the boy went to the hospital for a checkup, but all his indicators were normal. As time passed, more and more scales appeared on the boy's hands, so he had to turn to his friend for help. After researching together, the two found that the scales looked very much like fish scales. To confirm their guess, the boy tried talking to a fish. Unexpectedly, the fish jumped out of the water. His friend believed the boy was a merman. When the boy got home and turned on the faucet, his arm was covered with scales the next second. Seeing this strange sight, his parents had no choice but to tell him the truth. Only then did the boy realize that he was not human.